Hello everyone, and welcome into BFME 2, patch 1.09 HD edition. Today we got 1v1 on Forza Isen II. In the bottom, we got Bro playing with red Mordor pieces, and his opponent in the top it's going to be Good Morning, but we're gonna call this player Shadow Fox, playing with the grey Goblin pieces, starting with double tunnels. So, to be honest, this video commentary should already be on YouTube, like yesterday, but my voice wasn't there, wasn't captured by the recorder, so I decided that we're going to do it today. Shadow Fox going for another tunnel, sending his builder towards the base of his opponent from the left side. Bro is going for another slaughterhouse, and he's peppered some orcs, and they're going to be orc archers. Pretty unusual start for Mordor. Definitely creates slaughterhouse next to the orc pit, and then create just slaughterhouse and another orc pit. It's not increase your economy status, and you are not able to over spam your opponent at this point. And we got Fisher for the Goblin player, so it's going to be Troll Rush from the Goblin. As we can see, 4 tunnels already in his base, 5th in production. It seems like he delayed us to receive Troll faster. Yes, indeed. A really good move to not wait that long. So we got really exciting game for us, I guess. Orcs archers going ahead for some reason. I don't know why Bro decided to move forward with orc archers like that. He should definitely protect those slaughterhouses. He got 2 orc pits at the moment. He's producing units constantly. And let's check the Mordor player PowerPoint. It's a Townland. 400 resources for him at the moment. Shadow Fox with cave bats and only 200 because he spends all his resources on those cave trolls. He got although 4 tunnels. We'll see if it's all pay off. And the builder bite, as we can see. Shadow Fox tried to make his opponent angry, trying to get away. And let's check who is host because it's pretty important. Oh, Bro is a host, and the Mocha is an observer in this matchup. We got another troll on the air for Shadow Fox. As the builder get away for the Goblin player and noise the Mordor army. And there are no Goblin caves yet. There is another troll going on for Shadow Fox, it seems. But Fisher and those trolls been scouted by Bro, and I think it's time for trolls to go in. Orcs are scanning around, trying to take down those tunnels over there, neutral tunnels of Goblin. And Goblin is going right towards the base of his opponent with 3 trolls. All those trolls are in the battle stance, not the aggressive stance. We got Harrowing Palace being thrown down by the Goblin, by the Mordor player, but it's a little bit too late. Tandaland could be used on the base of Goblin to just secure those orcs and allow them to kill destroy all those tunnels over there easily. And there are the cave bats. As we can see, still no aggressive stance on those trolls. But it seems that it's going to be relatively easy for them to pick up the fortress. So yeah, the troll receiving level 4, but he'll be killed pretty easily. And 2 trolls left at the moment. Bunch of orc archers being killed over there, and this works great for him. There are 3 more battalions of orc archers. This is incredible. But Bro was forced to spend lots of resources on that, I guess. And he's going for Esterlings in the meantime. 1 troll get a stick, and this Fisher should goes down for the Goblin player. He don't need it anymore. He doesn't need it. He got to create more and more goblin caves at the moment in his base. A really good attempt for the goblin player, destroying the fortress in the first minutes of the game. Allow himself to have open space towards the production buildings of his opponent, which is very important. And this fissure shouldn't be here, it should be cancelled at the moment, so the goblin player could save a little bit of money and create more and more goblin caves and deal more damage towards the structures of the opponent, because now in this point when your opponent losing the fortress, it's the only thing that matters for you as a goblin player. At least for me, if I get in such a situation, I will just follow up with tons of goblin warriors and just overflow my opponent, destroying all the slaughterhouses, maybe catching those two builders, kill them, and then it should be an over. Esterlings on the battlefield, followed by the orc archers. This forced those two trolls to get away, and the fissure went down. 5 power points for goblin player at the moment, as he doesn't have quite enough resources to make a follow-up of goblin warriors. He's going with another goblin cave, but it's only second goblin cave. And as I said, there should be at least 4 goblin caves already, not only 2. We got first battalion of goblin warriors doing what they are supposed to do. They're going to deal damage towards the slaughterhouses. Esterlings as well. They're doing decent job, trying to creep, trying to take treasures, trying to establish nice base. And as we can see, Ganju Pro has got 300 command points. It means that he got at least 8 slaughterhouses on the map. So he is doing pretty well. Why Goblin player is stuck? I don't know why. He got the same amount of command points. He should have enough money. He got a fortress. He got already almost 6 power points. And there is a follow-up of Mordor, actually, Cave Troll. This Cave Troll will be able to push back those Cave Trolls, or rather it's a Mountain Troll. So Mountain Troll is better than the Cave Troll. Mountain Troll can punch the Cave Troll and he will fall. Okay, as I said, I think with 800 resources you should definitely add 2 more Goblin Caves and make tons of outside tunnels on the left and right side respectively. As we can see, Goblin player got all his mine shafts, all of his tunnels in his base, and it's decreased his vision and ability to destroying his opponent. He's not even trying. He's got those 2 Goblin Caves. He's not going for any follow-ups. He's just thinking that because he destroyed the fortress, he don't need to do anything else. He's just trying to creep with those trolls. And it's a pretty good idea, but of course you can creep with those 2 trolls and the 1 battalion of Goblin warriors while you are attacking with your Goblin warriors and destroying more and more slaughterhouses, decrease the economy status of your opponent. And because Goblin is not doing it, or he's just trying to destroy the army of his opponent for some reason, it may backfire. As we can see, Lumber Mill has been added by Ganji Pro. He got his Mountain Troll at the moment. As I said before, Mountain Troll can knock down the Cave Troll. And we got Esterlings, Haradim Archers as well. We got Haradim Palace on level 2. And Orcs in production of for Ganji Pro. So he is doing pretty well. There we go. Troll being knocked down. Another troll is dead. Orc archers and Haradim archers could definitely take down all those goblins. They should be scattered around. There was 4 or 5 battalions. We got Gorkil on the battlefield. You don't need Gorkil on the battlefield. This fissure is out of position. It should be near the fortress, so it could be protected. And even after Shadow Fox saw, I assume, that those trolls can be knocked down by the Mountain Troll and that they are dealing no damage towards him, he still constantly produced the trolls, even quaking 2 of them. Instead, he should go for the switch. He should definitely go for Fisher level 2 and then go for Halter Marauders to take down the Mountain Trolls, but he's not doing so, and that's a mistake. He got a gore kill. He doesn't need a gore kill. Gore kill gives you more buffs, but if you don't have units, you will not receive buffs. So there is the other assault. Actually, we switched sides over there, as we can see. Esterlings, archers, mountain trolls, definitely everything that is needed to take down the trolls, the cave trolls and goblin warriors. This core kill is completely waste of resources. You got the scale totem, most of the players are not even using it because they got 10 land. But I assume that, as we can see, there is even a summon. So, once again, Goblin was forced to summon his Wiseman of Dunland, not in the base of his opponent, not over there, but in his own base. 3 trolls been knocked down, and I think that Goblin players should realize, oh my god, those trolls are nothing against the Mountain Troll. Mountain Troll can knock them down, can kill them by this, and I shouldn't produce any more trolls. And there is another troll, just a waste of resources for the Goblin player. Only thing that's matter for him at the moment is his own fortress, because that's the only thing that can stop the Mordor army from dealing more and more damage. We got Spider Riders as well, but we already got Esterlings for the Goblin, so there is almost nothing that Goblin can do in this point. As we can see, Gorkil appears, he got level 3. Even Mountain Troll without a stick can knock down the Cave Troll, so that's pretty important. Good answer, although, with Goblin Archers, but the Gorkil is low in health, and he's not going to be killed because Mordor just realized that there is more of a threat. This troll, those Spider Riders, but they will be killed nonetheless. And this is something that I don't understand. This Goblin player could win this game already, while he's not now struggling with Esterlings and now even attack trolls that will appear on the map. So that's going to be interesting. 21 power points that Ganji Pro cannot use, and he shouldn't even pick the power points. I hope he will not do it. We got Battle Troll on the air. We get 1k resources for the Ganji Bro. He's constantly creating the attack trolls and Esterlings plus orcs to fill the gap of the units. We can see that first Goblin Cave will fall down, and that's really good. That's a really good idea to not going straight for the fortress, just to pick up some production buildings so your opponent cannot protect himself. And now we got 2 battalions of Goblin Spider Riders, but they are not going straight for the Battle Troll because they will be knocked down. And second, there is a Sterling Battalion. So you can see that fortress is not the very important thing at the moment. It's maybe taken down by the Battle Troll too, and that's maybe an over for the fortress of another player. At last we got half-true Marauders that are really important, and with their help and as well as gore kills, the Battle Troll been killed, but the fortress of Mordor player is really low in health. He got almost 15 power points, but he is losing ground, he is losing command points, he is losing tunnels, he is losing the vision of the entire map, which for Goblin player is really important to have vision in the right spots. How about Mordor player? Mordor player increase his vision count, which is really hard for Mordor, because he cannot evacuate the units from his slaughterhouses. He increased the count of units constantly, and he's dealing more damage. One mistake that Ganji Pro made at the moment: if he doesn't have a fortress, you shouldn't pick up the power points, because those power points will not be available when the fortress came up. They'll be in respawn mode. So we got another Battle Troll or Attack Troll, more and more Haradi Marchers. Oh, there is a Drama Troll actually. Pretty good call, because as we know, without fortress you don't have power points, without power points you don't have buffs, and it's a really good call over here by Ganji Bro to just get a Drama Troll to just receive some leadership, 25% of gaining armor and 50% of gaining armor and experience for Cave Trolls and Battle Trolls and Attack Trolls. And now those 2 Battle Trolls over there trying to kill units first before getting into the fortress, which is very important and very wise. Out of Ganji Bro, he's trying to micro as well. He knew that the only 2 units that are really important in this matchup are those 2 Battle Trolls, and all the other units are just spam of things. So we got Watcher out of Goblin player because he was just out spammed, and I think this Watcher just triggered the other troll to attack the fortress because Ganjipro realized that if his opponent got a Watcher already, he is closer to receiving the Bulwark. So the fortress for Goblin player is gone. Only thing that can stop those attack trolls are Halftrum Marauders and Gorkill. And now Goblin should realize that he needs more and more fissures, more and more Goblin lairs or Goblin caves, and less Spider Riders. And we got another Goblin cave actually, another Orc cave, Orc pits, and both of them actually, for the Mordor player. Do not quake your units, by the way. Never do it. But yeah, we can see the count of units and the amount of command points that both the players got at the moment. So we got 100 for Ganjibro and only 875 for Shadow Fox, as he is struggling with that at the moment. He got Gorkin on the battlefield, he got some Halftrum Marauders over there, but against attack trolls and drama troll that appears on the map, it's going to be really hard. If all those Halftrum Marauders will be killed by Sterlings and Haradi Marchers that are still on the air, it's going to be really a disaster for a Goblin player. So as we can see, attack trolls are punching the Halftrum Marauders, then punched back, and it shows just that Goblin doesn't have an answer for the composition of units that Mordor shows him. Spider Riders are not effective against battle trolls. We got the drama troll as well on the battlefield, so he gives the leadership to all the army, to the entire army. And as we can see, Goblin player just losing ground, losing units, and cannot do anything about it, while Mordor player just constantly create more and more stuff, do not care about the fortress, creating more and more slaughterhouses, more and more lumber mills, so he increasing constantly his production possibility. That was a mistake, I think, from Ganjibro, and he allowed his Dramatroll to be killed by the Halftrum Marauders. And as I said, Halftrum Marauders, some Orc Archers, and to be honest, Goblin could be cool and free and be able to survive, but he chose the other path with Spider Riders, which are really good, but still it's not enough against the biggest threat, attack trolls. More and more orcs on the map, another attack troll in production, another on the air, more and more Haradim Sterlings rather. I would pick up and create another Haradim Palace at this point, to be honest, if I was in Mordor situation, but still he is doing well. Gorkill been knocked down, and he may be knocked down once again. Without the Gorkill, it's going to be relatively harder and harder for Goblin to do anything. As we can see, constantly orcs are trying to deal more and more damage, and Gorkill is really low in health at the moment. He's punching by the attack troll, and down goes the Gorkill. Goblin player trying to get a fortress. I assume he's not producing any units, and this may backfire on him. As we saw, Mordor produced tons and tons of units in the given time. He doesn't care about the fortress, and it's really gives him an edge in this matchup. Spider Rider is punched one by one. Only thing that matters at the moment are those Halftrum Marauders. We got Halftrum Marauders back on the field. They will be quacking out over there already. So Ganjibro doesn't, Shadow Fox doesn't realize that he needs those Halftrum Marauders, that it's not enough of units that he got, that possessed at the moment, that he cannot wait for the fortress. He got Builder and the Tunnel, which is really good for the Goblin player to get, but isn't going to be enough. Another Goblin cave is going down. Maybe the Stroll will fall down as well, but it doesn't matter at this point for Ganjibro. He got really good economy, tons of lumber mills, tons of slaughterhouses, some of them even on level 3, at least those two natural one. And we got another Goblin cave going down. There is another Goblin cave in near the tunnel level 3, but it's going to be enough. I don't think so. Spider Red is going into the game once again, and they're safe. They survived. And another mistake from Ganji Pro, he chose the summon Balrog. Now he may wait for the fortress, but he is not doing so. He is still constantly creating more and more lumber mills to increase his ability to produce more and more units. As we can see, 100 command points filled from the Ganji Bro, and I think this is the end. Shadow Fox realized that there is no way that he can win this game without units, and waiting towards the getting back his fortress, and this is the end. Really decent game from both the players. Actually, a couple of mistakes been made. Fortresses actually been useless, and yeah, game was pretty army orientated and combination of units orientated rather than power points that both the players could use. Anyway, a really funny game to watch. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoy it as I am. And see you next time. Bye bye.